Hey everyone, Mitch here. Thank you for joining me. Just off camera, I went back to the two battle towers that I finished before and grabbed any loot that I'd missed. Just some small things, just so I didn't have to bother crafting them. And I did find, a backpack which I'd missed, so I need to experiment with that, see how I can use that for extra storage, if I can use it for carrying loot back from battle towers, things like that, when my inventory gets full up. So what I want to do as well is I had the two pieces of diamond pet armor. I grabbed one, try and put it on my rock, because I'm going to be using my rock to do a lot of exploring. I grabbed my antique atlas, which I can fill in as I'm flying around. So what I want to do is find a lot more battle towers, more dungeons, mark them on the map. But I also want to find villages and librarians because there's a lot more enchantments in this pack. So I want to be able to, discover the waystones in those villages where the librarians are with the good enchants, so I can go back anytime I want and grab them. So anyway, I think shift right click. Yes. So I can also put some storage in there, but I can do that another time. So I'll put the diamond armor on, and also get it to, I might get it to sit, because it's just, was flying around before a fair bit, and it was a bit hard to mount. So I might dismiss the mount, because it's a bit, alright, so rock is gone. The other thing I wanted to do was duplicate the antique atlas. I tried to before just using a book, but I think I need the book and the quill. Uh, however that's made, I kind of forget feathers and ink sacs. I'll just make a few, throw these back in a chest, and let's see if I can duplicate my atlas, because I want to. No, no. Okay, does it need to be done in a crafting table? Okay, no idea. Alright, well that doesn't work either, so I'm going to have to do some more research. Probably should do that before I start recording. But I've also got these extra heart crystals, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself another 2 hearts, which is very good. Excellent. So grab some more bandages. I need to sort out healing. What I believe is that you can get an enchantment for your weapons, vampirism or life stealing, or both. So that would be fantastic. That would be excellent. And that way you pretty much don't need to carry any healing around, especially with the damage reduction from the rings of resistance and the rapier or saber, and also the combat specialization damage reduction. So what I need to focus on now is exploring, discovering more, uh, clearing more battle towers, and finding enchantments for my gear, because that's where I'm lacking right now, and I need more enchanting and more XP as well. So I want to keep a lookout as well while I'm flying around for somewhere to use as a better base close to a big village, because I might have to start breeding villages to try and get more librarians to get do all different enchantments. But we'll see what happens. I've just gotten back for a long exploration, flying around, finding a few villages, marking off battle towers, etc. on my atlas. It was it was okay. It was a bit of a pain. I still need better gear, I think. I got back, found a fruit in here, a burning fruit, which decided to throw flames everywhere and burn a lot of this wool. It was a bit of a pain to kill, but the good thing is, I guess, as it drops the heart crystal shards, blaze rods, some coal and scorch fireball charges, whatever they do, I still need to find out. But I just wanted to go through, so I probably do need a new base. I do not know why these Ifrits are spawning in here. The light levels are all fine. It may be that they're spawning in the blocked off section and coming up through the floor. So I think that's probably it. I wonder if I need to unblock this section and throw a few torches down. That's probably the way to go. But anyway, I found a couple of libraries and I filled up my inventory with enchanted books. So, I found quite a few. I found this sword as well, which is a golden sword, but the enchantment is Thunderstorm's Bestowment 1. And I have no idea what that is. I'm going to look it up very quickly because sounds pretty cool. I've grabbed a couple of these books, a few books out, because I want to enchant my diamond rapier. I'm a long way from attack 24 for the dragonbone rapier or saber. So anyway, I found Unbreaking 3, which is good, looting 2, this book, which seems pretty good. I don't know what True Strike is. I'll have to check that out, but it's got mending on it, so that's fantastic. I found another one exactly the same, so that's good. So if True Strike's pretty good, I can save this as a backup. Another mending book. Combat Veterancy 1, I have no idea what that is, and Sharpshooter, I have no idea, I'll find out. I'm assuming it's more bow and arrow damage. Protection 3, Efficiency 3, Versatility and Penetration, I don't know what they are. Natural blocking and safeguard, which sounds like they're good for shields, but again I'll have to check them out. Another combat veterancy and sharpshooter, feather falling, etc. So I think I will go ahead and enchant this diamond rapier anyway. Let's just check out the cost. So this, which has got 3 on it, it's going to cost 8. Just to put looting will cost another 4. And Unbreaking 3 will cost 3, but I think it gets more expensive as you go along, so I don't know what order to put these on. So I'll put mending on it, this one on anyway. Unbreaking on. It costs 4, that's okay. It costs 7. What have I got? 13 left. So that's okay. So that's not bad. I need to find out what True Strike does. The advanced fire aspect could be good, could be not. I could set myself on fire, which is not good. So I'll have to check that out. But what I would like to do as well is get some vampirism or lifesteal on my weapons, as I've said before. Maybe even, I think you can get a poison or a viper enchantment, and I think that would be excellent because you could pair it with there's a poison stone bauble you can get, and I believe what this does is gives you immunity to poison, but I think it also gives you immunity to hunger, and also your attacks poison your opponent. So that's pretty good, and when you're fighting poisoned opponents, you do double the damage. At least that's when I read about it, it was. I think the poison effect against your opponent is very rare, so if you combine this though with a poison enchantment on your sword, essentially you get double damage on your sword. So I think that'll be pretty cool, but that will need some testing out to see whether it actually works. But anyway, so the next thing I think I'm going to do is probably just fly around a bit more and get some more enchantments if I can, and yeah, I'll try and find some more waystones. Any waystones in villages I found I've activated, so I can now teleport there, so that's really good. But I really want to fly around more, find some more libraries. I found 2 librarians which I've marked on the villages, but I'll need to level them up to see what books I can get off them. One had looting 2, the other one was something not great, but there's both have a chance once I level them up to get another book, and it could be a good enchantment. I'd love to have sort of a network of librarians with all the enchantments marked for when I need them, all the good enchantments. So that's something to work towards, so I'll continue to do that. But I've now got this pretty good sword. I'm going to test it out. I need to boost up these. I've got 6 left. Where was the protection 3, which I think I'm going to put on chest or head. I think I'm going to put it on my chest because I need to make a new helmet. And that's going to cost 3. Alright, let's do that. Alright. I am over by the crazy boss dungeon, or whatever it is, flying on my rock. And I have noticed this underwater dungeon or something, whatever it is. There's no sea serpents around, so I think I'm pretty safe. Oh, I don't know what's flying around under there, but I can see a couple of enchanting tables there, enchantment tables. So I think this is going to be very interesting. I might see. Let's see if I can see properly. Here we go. That's better. The entrance is just there, so I think I'm going to jump off and take a look. Let's see. There we go. Oops. Should have changed my view. That was not too bad. I actually got some couple of enchants on my helmet, so aqua affinity was pretty good. Just not sure what's going on here. Doesn't really seem. It's pretty dark there. I might just drop a torch just in case. Nothing. Let's check these light levels are okay. Alright, doesn't seem to be much around. Let's take a look. Don't know what the craft infinity and sharpshooter, that's very good. What was that? Why are they burning? Do they not need fuel? That would be good. Oh, another enchanting book. Spikes, looting, lesser sharpness 5. That's pretty good too for my current level. Oh, lag. Okay, let's have a look. Another rune and efficiency 4. Difficulty endowment. Okay. Nothing. Okay, ladder. So this would actually make destructive 3, I have no idea. Explosion size, okay. This actually probably might make a decent base, but should I pick this up? I probably should. Whoa, where am I going? Where does that go? nothing. Unless the band of arthropods, no good. Spikes and inhumane. Not great. And ooh, advanced allure. Burning shield, fire protection 4. That's what I need. Sharpened 3. Increases damage of throwing weapons while not using them, or should I be? Let's do I need enchanting table? I don't really. Alright, I'm gonna that's it, I think. I'm gonna get out of here. So that's not a bad haul, actually. I have to check out what these do. Yeah, but I'm gonna maybe try and find more of these, because these enchanting books are pretty good. Alright, let's see how I can get out and hopefully summon my rock. Or is it still there? Excellent. I thought I'd have to summon it again. Working towards this Dragon's Eye trinket, which is apparently super great. Got plenty of dragon skulls. We already crafted the Ring of Enchanted Eyes. The diamond swords will be easy to make. It's just the glowing gems we're looking at. I've got a few glowing ingots. I've just made a few more from silver ingots, blaze powder and glowstone dust. I've got plenty of glowstone dust. The blaze powder is a little bit harder to come by. And also, we also need glowing powder, but we can get that from glowing ingots. So, just crafted a few more glowing ingots, grabbed some glowing powder. What else do we need? A diamond block. So we've got 3. We can make another one for 4, but we only need 3 anyway. But I don't have enough of the rest of the stuff to make it. So I think we can only make 1 glowing gem at the moment. Let's make 1. Right. Okay. Dragon's Eye. So I can make 1. Can I make 2? More glowing dust. Oh, I can make 2, so I only need 1 more. So I only need 1 more. So I've got silver ingots. Really, I need more glowing ingots. And I need glowstone dust, blaze powder, silver ingots. I've only got 1 more blaze powder, so I need blaze powder, and then I'm good to go. Blaze rods, whatever I can get. Blaze powder, blaze rods. So I might go back to the first village with the Banshee house, the horrible nightmare Banshee house, and check out the lava in the blacksmith in the forge where those flaming afrits were spawning, and also my sort of terrible mob spawner I created there, built there. And I'll see if I can farm some flaming afrits to try and get some blaze powder. I'm not sure whether they drop blaze powder and blaze rods, but I'll check it out. So it's actually very close to getting this Dragon's Eye, which would be fantastic. I didn't realize we were so close. That's good. I want to check out a couple of things. The first one is I want to make some experience tomes. Where are they? Tome. So you can store XP in these and then retrieve it whenever you want. So one of the things with how do I get out of here? One of the things with RLCraft and Minecraft is that every level of experience you go up, it takes more and more to go up to the next level. I think it doubles. So when you get up to level 30, which is where you can get the maximum enchant on weapons and armor, that's really where you need to hang around. So if you keep adding levels and go up to level 40 or level 50 or higher, you're really just wasting experience. So one of the ways around this is to make these experience tombs, store the experience. They just take 4 ender pearls and a book. Store the experience. So when you get up to level 30, store it. You can start again from level 1. And that way you're actually getting a lot more levels of experience for the same amount of experience you get from killing monsters and whatever else. So I think that's a great idea. So I'll throw these books in. We'll make 4 of these experience tomes. Throw these books back in. And when I go and do a battle tower now, I'm going to take a book or 2 along. And I'll chuck a few in, carry 1 around, and then make the most of the experience I get. So the other thing I wanted to do was, I'm thinking about the battle towers, and I'm thinking about making a greatsword, which really, because of the sweeping damage, the wide attacks too, which the greatswords have all targets in sweep range take 100% of standard damage. Most of the mobs in the battle towers are the zombies and skeletons. The spiders I'm not so worried about now because I have the Bezoar, which is fantastic, grants immunity to poison. So the spiders aren't much of a problem. So really, when I'm using my rapier, there's no sweep attack, there's no anything. So I'm probably better off using a sword or something with a sweeping attack. So, you know, a cleave, and I think a greatsword would be fantastic for that. So I think I'm going to make a greatsword, and I'm going to try that out in the battle towers. So I need to get 1 handle. Let's grab some diamonds. Let's make a greatsword. That's not great, so I'll reforge it. I'll take that. That was good. Plus 15 attack speed. I don't know, maybe I should try and get something better. Let's try. Pokey. Oh, long, vicious, attack damage. I think that's okay. Plus 15% attack damage is pretty good. Alright, so I only have 7 levels of experience, but I did want to try and, throw these ender pearls back in. Did want to try and throw a few enchantments on this. I've got quite a few I still can't take enchants off these, but Strafe's no good, Clear Sky Favor's no good, Smite 2 maybe. I mean, this sword's really, this Arc Slash is an extra sweep as well. So I think I might try and put that on it. Let's see what else we've got. Blessed Edge that might be really good actually. I'm going to see how much that costs. Combat Veterancy amplifies healing. I mean, maybe. Versatility, no. Smite. I mean, it's going to be mostly zombies and skeletons, so I wonder if Smite is kind of worth it. Obviously, it would be better if I could just get combat veterancy. See, lifesteal would also be nice, but if I've got Blessed Edge, that's healing already. Yeah, I mean, mending, I mean, maybe. I haven't got much mending to use up. I need to find more. Find a librarian with mending. So let's have a look. Sharpness 1. Advanced sharpness. I'll see how much that costs. Cripple. I've got a lot of fishing ones. Maybe fishing will be really good. Subject silence the explosion. Alright, don't want that. More fishing, more fishing. Sharpened 3. Lesser smite 5. Sharpness is no good, but lesser smite's probably not good. More fishing. More fishing too. Sharpened 3. Oh, sharpened is for throwing weapons. More fishing. Okay. Looting 2. See, that might be okay. Let's have a look. So, alright. How much is this going to cost? How much? Mending's going to cost 2 to put on. That's pretty good. Blessed Edge is going to cost 2. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But anyway, Arc Slash is going to cost 5. Okay, let's see what else we can get on. Advanced Sharpness. I can't put it on. Is that because I've got Blessed Edge? Okay. What's this? Gonna get Looting 2. It's gonna cost 6. So Advanced Sharpness can't go on. Let's throw that down here. Mending will cost 3. Why not? It's gonna cost 7 now to put Arc Slash on. And 8 to put Looting on. That's okay. I mean, I can see this working alright. Alright, let's... Oh, is there any space left here? Okay, let's throw these back. Alright, so I think now I'll be using this as my default weapon in... Oh, I need to take the shield off. That's going to be... I think that's okay. Need to take the shield off. Got some healing. Yeah, so this might work out. Might go and just get a bit more experience. Actually, I'll probably want to just keep these books. So I might need to get a bit more experience, put a few more enchants on, and see how we go. Damage resistance wise, I had to put 1 point in shield proficiency, which was 11. And the first point in Iron Skin, which was 11, cost 11. But the next level costs 23, so it's gone up significantly from level 1 to level 2. But 5% damage reduction is pretty good. So I've got 5% from that. Obviously 40% from the 2 potion rings of resistance. I've managed to get some protection on some of my gear and fire protection on my boots. So I think I'm looking alright. I think going into Battle Towers, doing the first, half of the levels just by rushing around with the greatsword with a few more enchants on it, knock out spiders, zombies and skeletons and the spawners, and we'll be able to do the Battle Towers a lot quicker, I think. Poking at them with the rapier, doing one at a time, was not great. So I can save this rapier for harder monsters and the bosses, and try and take down the golems at the bottom or the tops of the Battle Towers now. They're going to be a lot harder, but I'll have to figure something out. So anyway, I'll get to work on getting some more experience, throw a few more enchants on the greatsword, and we'll see how we go from there. One more thing I need to do is talk about food a bit more. I'll just grab this rest of this maka meat. I've just been farming some makas, but I've also found out that, let me just put it into cook, that you can create even better food. So there's normal food, which is the cooked maka meat and steak and whatever else, but you can also, let me just, what do I want? Bread. I need to make all this into bread. is you can take your cooked maka meat, create a bulwark burger, a maka burger, and what this does is transforms the maka meat's properties. The cooked maka meat gave you absorption 1 for 20 seconds, something like that. But the maka burger, when you eat it, it gives you absorption 3 for 40 seconds. So that is much, much, much better. And all you had to do was add 2 bread to the cooked maka meat. So we're going to do that. That's 40 seconds of absorption 3. Fantastic. So I've added a few more enchants to my greatsword. I managed to get 1 more sharpness on to get up to sharpness 2, but that was very expensive. And I got the arc slash on. I couldn't put smite at all. This is going to be my my battle tower clearing sword. And, so it would have been nice to get some smite on, but I couldn't. So I think this is okay for now, but I definitely need to work on better enchantment combinations. It was doing 16 damage to normal mobs and 18 damage to undead. With the extra sharpness, it's just doing 17 damage to normal mobs and 19 to undead. So that's not a one-shot. I'd love to be able to get it so I could one-shot the skeletons and zombies, but we will see. The other thing I need to do is I planted all these crops and only the wheat is growing. So the carrots aren't growing and my pumpkins aren't growing. I made a supposedly automatic pumpkin farm, but I couldn't even test whether it would work because the pumpkins aren't growing. So it's not the season for pumpkins or carrots apparently. So what you can do, let me just move out a bit. What you can do is you can make greenhouse glass. So wood, glass, and the cyan dye. So that should be easy enough to get. So I'm going to make a lot of glass. There's a lot of sand just there, just outside my base. Why can't I get out? Just there. Heaps of sand. I'll go on a mining spree, grab a whole heap of sand, cook it up, create the glass, and then the next step is to try and get some cyan dye and make a whole heap of greenhouse glass, and that way I will be able to put it up above us in my farm, and I will be able to grow anything, anytime, any season. It's already early spring according to this. I'm not looking forward to summer, especially mid to late summer, because of the heat issues I had, but hopefully with the Aussie's temperature adjustment lining, that will be much, much easier to cope with. So that's it for now. I think the next thing to do is just whip up some more of these maka burgers. 15, that's good. And I want to take a whole heap with me. Maybe I'll take 5. Don't need the steak. And that way, my next trip to a battle tower, I'll now be equipped with some resistance 2 plus absorption 3 for 40 seconds, my diamond greatsword, and I should be able to carve through the first few levels, 4, 5, 6 levels, 7 maybe, fairly quickly. So that's pretty good. Then I get down to the harder levels. Still have no idea how I'm going to take on the boss at the bottom, because the big golem boss, because I've never actually faced one-on-one before. I've sent my Aegis summons in to do their dirty work, but it would be much easier if I could actually take one on. So that might be one of the things to look into, and perhaps one of the next steps. But my rapier's looking pretty good actually for bosses and the harder mobs, single one-on-one fights. But yeah, looking forward to testing out the greatsword in a battle tower.